Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, when you're in the same BG as players like Pandaman Pete, Lagacy, Bryn, Lizer, Taters, TJ, and many, many more, it is not frequent that when war assignments go out, you see your name next to the boss, but that's actually what happened in this war. To increase the intensity of it and the excitement for me, we are going up against DSVG with amazing, amazing players, the likes of Munash and Suida. Hercules did not fit onto my attack team, at least not for the paths I was taking, but we felt confident that Diablo would do excellently. I will talk you through that fight, how it went, and the excitement of it all for me. I really wanted to hit my one shot. That'll probably be my one shot anyways for this season. I'm going to show you two Magik fights from this war before we get to it. They're very cool, very exciting. I love Magik fights, but if you're interested in just jumping straight to the boss fight itself, timestamps are in the description. All right, let's get started. Let's take a look at this as we go. Here is this first fight, Magik. This is kinetic transference, aspect of evolution. I really enjoy Magik fights for a couple reasons. One is the absolute amount of control you feel once you get the power lock on. But additionally, she is the only 5-star I have brought to war in an incredibly long time. There's something very, very exciting about it. Bringing in a 5-star. Additionally, I think it's because she's usually taking champions or nodes or defenders where the power control could get out of control, or where the power could get out of control. I actually did a video not that long ago where my power lock failed on my SP2. It's 2 hits with an 85% chance to land. They both failed, and I still was able to save the fight. So there you go. I wanted to say, and I think we'll see it again on the Doctor Strange fight. I actually intentionally let him hit into me. I did make sure I had Limbo on, and if you're not familiar with Magik, you're going to heal back the damage from the Limbo. And I'm only running the bleed portion of the recoil masteries, so it is not, the poison isn't there mitigating my healing back from Limbo. That's why you're seeing me heal so much back here. Also, Magik hit like a truck in this fight. When you're fighting Magik, you do not want to end combos in 5 hits, because that will increase his rage stacks, which is why he goes, unstoppable and all those crazy things that he can do. This was like a beautiful, beautiful Magik fight. Totally turned off kinetic transference and I think it was aspect of evolution, because it just got the power lock on. I played it super safe. You're going to see that again in the Doctor Strange fight. I'm going to 4-hit combo, backdraft, parry, sometimes 5-hit combo. Definitely going to land that SP2, prioritize that. Put on the big Mystic boost. I was going to use them for the Diablo versus Terrax fight there. What's up? That's my buddy. And I'm realizing, I don't know if the name is Fiversley, maybe a name I don't understand, or maybe it's Seriously. Either way, thank you. Let me know. Hit me up on Discord and let me know. I'm realizing I'm not totally sure how to pronounce the name. All right. So the excitement was definitely building for me. I'm very pumped up. I intentionally did not take that Magik fight until the path of the boss was completely open, because I wanted to use these big Mystic boosts. You see them on there. I'm even going to heal Magik up. I believe I'm going to do, if I remember correctly, the exact same strategy here. Doctor Strange, I'm like excited talking about it. Doctor Strange will not hit me hard enough to kill me right out of the gate. I'm going to be taking a Sorcerer Supreme here actually in a few hours, where I'm not going to use this strategy, because she actually maybe could hit me hard enough to end the fight. So there we go. Same exact strategy. I've started off in Limbo. I'm Magik Sig 200, so that's why it's safe. You don't want to do that if you're not in Limbo, but it's allowing me, because of the way combat power works, to get to my SP2 so early. You see how quickly I've gotten to it. We've got the power lock on, and now this fight is really mine. This really is mine. Something really bad would have to happen. I would really have to work to lose the fight at this point, because now it's just going to be a matter of 4, potentially 5-hit combos, backdraft into the parry. This is even more, let's say, simplified than the Mangoes fight, because of Mangoes, you did want to make sure you're doing 3 or 4-hit combos. You did not want to do the 5-hit combos here. There's really no problem to do it. He can't gain power. There's nothing he can do, and we're going to get this fight over. And so I was very pumped up. I love using Magik. They keep assigning me Magik, so I'm happy to keep bringing her in and making great use of her. And yeah, so that's Magik, guys. She's awesome. And because people still ask, like, is she still worthy of ranking up? And I think absolutely, absolutely, especially because she's not as a 6-star. We don't know if she's ever going to come. But when you need her, when you need this, there's no one like her. There's literally no one else like her. So Got those 2 fights down. I'm deathless. I didn't show you a couple other fights because they weren't that exciting. Nothing that interesting had happened. All right, and now it's time for the main event. I'm pumped up for this. We're gonna do some very simple talk about the strategy in this fight. I went back and forth with Taters. Thank you so much, Taters, for talking this through with me. B Manny too, who had just used his own Diablo to solo a rank 4 Doom. But here we go. Okay, so one of the things I really want to point out is that you can actually use as many of Diablo's pre-fights in a fight as you want. You're going to see me intentionally trigger 2 of them here, and we went back and forth, and using 2 of them was going to add a tremendous amount of utility to make this fight a little bit more manageable for me. And you're not losing out that much. Look at what you're losing out. You're losing out on 193 attack rating and plus 10% poison potency, which in this fight, and you're going to see, not that big of a deal. And it's not like that is taken away from you. You're just not getting it added because you've chosen to utilize these 2 pre-fights. All right, and then remember, if you throw your special 1, you can get that really nice heal, or you can cancel it and get these vials of might back. And that's also how you trigger your Philosopher's Mix, which is those pre-fights. And then the longer, they will last longer based on the level of special you've thrown. Obviously, the higher level of special, the longer that aura, that Philosopher's Mix will stay up. That will come into play in this fight. The special 3, you're gonna see this come into play. I knew that if I could get to the special 3, the fight was definitely mine. The challenge was going to be getting to the special 3. It has these awesome effects. You see the big attack rating there, but also depending on which pre-fight you take, Philosopher's Mix or something like that, you're going to get these additional benefits. The Essence of Null, the nullification aura, it's going to place these 10 buffs that do really nothing, but they're going to give you something to nullify. Triggering Mystic Dispersion. Watch if we can make it to the SP3. You're going to see how this works out. And then the Grain of Uru, which I'm also going to intentionally trigger, pauses the Philosopher's Mix for 10 seconds. If we get to that SP3, watch how long the aura Philosopher's Mix stays up for us. And then the SP2, and this is what I really want to show too. Look how hard this can hit, even with triggering 2 of the pre-fights. Notice this burst of damage is increased by 20% for each buff and poison the opponent has gained. So obviously applying more poisons will be extremely helpful. Also the buffs, and keep in mind, the boss node is constantly applying those resistance buffs. Okay, and now for the actual strategy of the fight. We went ahead and decided to go with the 2 pre-fights, Essence of Null. There will be buffs coming from the node itself and then also from Terrax with 5 of 5 Mystic Dispersion. That should increase my power gains quite a bit. And then also the Grain of Uru. This will allow me to not only go armor break immune. A big concern here was if I'm not able to get to my special 3 quickly enough and he corners me, he's going to stack a lot of those armor breaks. And with any mistake from me, he might just one-shot me. That would be, not good. So here we go in. I was supposed to use an advanced power boost. I was so excited from the Magik fights earlier and all of this. I just completely forgot. I'm realizing it about right now. And I'm like, well, I could poop my pants or I could do my absolute best. I get maybe 1 shot a year, a season. I want to take it. I decided to throw my SP1 because you see he had a few buffs. I knew that I'd get some power back because of my power back boosts, and we would nullify some buffs. Hopefully some more would come up. Didn't really help me, but we're not really in a worse situation than we were before because I've moved him back. And that's what I was hoping to do, is create some space. And now I ultimately want to get to my SP3. If I have to use my SP2 to create space, I will, but I really don't want to do that. I want to get to my SP3 because that's what will make a huge difference in this fight. I'm doing my absolute best here to just not get hit, blocking what I can, fighting my way out of the corner. And right now I know I just need to hold on. If I can just hold on, get to my SP3, I'm going to hear that beautiful glug, glug, glug. Now watch how this works out. Remember, we're going to put those buffs on him that really don't do anything. My nullification aura is going to be paused for 10 minutes. I'm going to be armor break immune, and watch just how the momentum of this fight is now completely shifted. Those buffs I put on him are being nullified. My power gain's going up, and then watch this SP2. Watch the big damage come off of this. That's sizable. And because of the power back boost and the nullification that did happen, we're right back to our own SP2s, and now we're just cycling it. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Diablo is so, so good, and I just felt great. I've come through for my alliance in a really tough war. I need to finish this off, But I knew it. I knew it. I knew his movements. I knew the evades. Nothing was going to stop this. Diablo had it. Diablo is so good. And that's Diablo, guys. I'm really pumped up. I got to share this with everyone. I'm not doing war videos every single war anymore. But when something exciting happens, something we can learn from, something unique, I'm definitely making it. And I think this was absolutely one. Thank you, Taters and Lizer, for allowing me to take this fight, for signing it for me. It's a big deal for someone like me, and I really do appreciate it. The BG is awesome. So many people were celebrating in the chat right afterwards because it just feels good, and that's how that BG operates. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope maybe you learned something about Diablo, or just confirmed for you, he's honestly one of the best mystics in the game. There is absolutely no debate about it as far as I'm concerned. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.